This will be the beginning of a real awakening. I think it's a responsibility of the masses to become aware of the situation at least.
Absolutely.
And also to be aware of the situation on the planet, and then it would not be taking so long. So I would say it is not just the responsibility of the cabal for the situation on the planet, it is also the mass responsibility of humanity who chose not to see the reality, who chose not to see the truth. And by doing that, humanity gave permission to the cabal to continue doing what they're doing. I would say a product of the mass media operation which distracts people from more important issues.
Okay.
It is triggering deep emotions, I know, but I would say that it's a manipulation tool. I mean, you can see now the changes in Libya and other countries which are being invaded. The central bank is operational there, so the Rothschild faction has instructed the Rockefeller faction to pressure the military, the negative aspects of military to wage those wars. And this is what happened. Everybody before the incarnation has been subjected to a strong implantation process on the etheric plane which made you forget. It was a trauma of implantation that created a shock. And that shock created an amnesia role that you will not be able to forget what happened before you incarnate. And this is the reason why children cry when they are born. Actually, we are about to remember again who we are and step into our full ascended master presence. Most likely not yet at the event because it's still a gradual process, but we are headed towards the completion of that process. You need to understand that the whole financial system is like an internet. It's a huge computer program. And if you interfere with the program, you interfere with the whole traffic. And the only thing you can do is shut down the whole thing.
Good point.
And when you shut down the whole thing, the reset needs to happen. And when the reset needs to happen, the event needs to happen. And if the event happens too soon, some people will just go crazy. And it will not be done.
How do we know we can trust you and the information that you provide?
It is not about trusting me, it's about trusting you. If what I say feels right for you, take it.
What other sources of information do you recommend that we follow?
Well, if you look, if you are asking about internet, I would say Benjamin Fulford has some very good intel sources. David Wilcock has some good, very inspirational articles for those who need that kind of inspiration. That I would also recommend.
How do you feel about David Icke, his information?
Well, he made a great job of awakening humanity to the reality of the Illuminati and the reality of the reptilians.
Why do you feel that fluoride and chlorine has been added to our water? Why? It's not that it has or has not. We all know it has. Why? What is the cabal's purpose for that?
To make humanity more stupid and more compliant to their wishes. One single individual makes that decision, 100% it will change. That's the power of free will. And we all have the same power. We all have the same power. We all have the same power.
这是我们生活的世界， 每一刻每一秒遍布奇迹，极尽美丽。生命的每处角落都充满馈赠，每个瞬间都合理的不可思议。我们是谁？为什么而存在？来自于哪里？又将去往何处？
一直以来，我们都在向外寻觅着答案，但是只有当我们看向内心，才能看到整个宇宙。
And now the future is here. It's not sometime never. The future is here. And we've got to go from that to that pretty damn quick. And we can and we will. In many, many ways. And we are at a time of challenge and controversy. And we'll see what we're bloody made of, frankly.
The event will be a moment of breakthrough for the planet, which will be physical and non-physical. It will be a flash or special kind of light from the sun that permeates the earth and humanity. It's a magnificent energy not seen or felt before on Earth.
事件的发生会使人类在充满爱的能量中结束二元对立。每个人都会了解、感觉到一些事情已经发生，阴谋集团将被逮捕。公平的新金融系统将会上线，新政府、政治系统、医疗保健系统、教育系统、历史教育课程等都将陆续出现。先进的新科技将会被引进，为地球上的每个人进行灵性疗愈及成长。
在非物质层面上，将会有一个巨大的神圣能量波或闪焰极光，从银河的中央太阳发出，并朝向地球的表面而来。我们即将从一个充满恐惧、资源匮乏的社会，转变为一个繁荣富裕、互助合作，并充满无条件的爱的社会。我们会了解到我们是谁，从哪里来，到哪里去。我们会辨别我们独一无二的人生目的，我们的生活之路将会被陆续揭示出来。
You are now at the end of that cycle. So you are remembering who you are. You're waking up and remembering who you are as spirits. That's what caused the idea of the spiritual awakening. You have almost completely finished with your cycle of forgetfulness. So it's just the end of a natural cycle and the beginning of a new one of remembering more of who you are and the expansion that simply naturally comes with remembering your true identity.
This is the time of awakening. It's the time of speeding the process from the inception of an idea to the completion of the idea. It's more exhilarating to have an idea and get to see the fruition of it rather than have to croak and be born again and croak and be born again. You're ready to know that. You're ready to see yourselves as the vibrational beings that you are.
You have a choice to take the easy path, a familiar path, to walk willingly into your own submission, or a choice to get up, to go outside and talk to your neighbour, to come together in new forums to create lasting, meaningful change for the human race.
This will be the beginning of a real awakening.
空前的转变已经临近，人类再无需遭受苦难，是时候拿回自己的权利，从一切骗局中挣脱枷锁了。
你是纯粹的爱与光， 请睁开心灵的双目，并静心聆听内在的呼唤，让我们在祝福与感恩之中，共同迎接黄金时代的到来。